And there's a few things you probably need to know about me. The first one is I love Marmite. How many of you like Marmite?
Me.
I like two other things like freediving and shopping. My husband hates the fact that I like to shop. Freediving is also a very expensive sport. My favourite colour is red. Anybody else like red?
I like blue. Black. Green.
Okay. Now there's three things you really need to know about me. The first one is I failed school cert, which is the equivalent of your NCA in one. I completely failed it. Oh, no questions. I've been in IT for well over 20 years. And I can't use code. No code at all.
And
So there's three reasons I love my job and three reasons why the IT industry is so much fun. There's so many great people in the IT industry. They come from different backgrounds, they come from different countries sometimes, and they all have different interests, sports interests. It's just so much fun. You learn so much about other people. There's great opportunities for travel and doing things that you've always dreamed of, and that's because the income in IT is actually pretty good. So I'll talk about the wages in a minute, but first, the people in IT. I want you guys to tell me, is that a lion?
no.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not really.
It's a cat.
So these people here, they are just normal, everyday IT people. They just look normal, just like me, if you think I'm normal. There's some more IT people that don't look particularly weird. And this guy here, huge IT geek, absolutely huge. But he looks pretty normal too. All I want you to know is that people in IT don't look like that. That's true. Now, I told you that pay is really good in the IT industry. So I've got some jobs up here, and they might be the kind of jobs you're thinking about, just so you get an idea of where their salaries are. But in IT, it's actually a lot higher. You start off at the same rate, but at the top end, you're looking to earn pretty good, eh? Here's another breakdown for you. Some people my team in the IT area, and they all have some pretty good pay rates as well. But once you pay, what are you going to do with that money? Well, you can travel the world, and that's what I've done in my job. Now, I want you guys to tell Miss Anderson, or you can try and yell it at me, what countries in the world would you like to go to? That's not a dream of going to.
Hawaii.
China.
America. Seattle, Washington.
All right, I'll show you some of the places I've been. I've been to Italy, I've been to Spain. So, as far as IT, if you're into health and IT is a huge industry at the moment. If you'd like to mix your interest in biology with something like IT, there's a lot of different roles out there for you. Environmental sciences, there's a lot of people out there that are using computers and building programmers to understand the risks to us with the Antarctica ice shelf melting and the way that it's going to affect New Zealand. Film industry. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Good, I wasn't quite sure, you were all quiet. So the film industry, if you really love movies, if you really like everything that goes along with it, there's a lot of IT roles, especially in New Zealand, that you could be looking at. Anybody know what that picture is all about?
Google Glass.
Google Glass, very good. So wearable technology is a really cool field to get into. They make pendants now which you can answer your phone on. I have a bracelet that if my phone rings, I can answer the phone on my bracelet. If I walk too far away from my phone, it doesn't leave my mind. You all sorts of jewellery and pieces of clothing that have technology in them. So if you're an inventor, you like fashion, that's one area you can actually work in. motor vehicle industry. Who likes cars and things? I do. Gina, yeah. So the future of cars is really, really exciting. Google have made a driverless car. There's electric cars already. You see the charging stations at petrol stations now. The way that the motor industry is going to go is just going to be totally ready. And sports and IT, it's another huge area because we use IT analysis to try and make our sports people go faster. Runners to learn how to run properly. With advanced technology, swimmers to learn how to swim and keep their arm strokes like they're supposed to be, all because of technology. Sometimes I know that some kids really like school. So there's a lot of different subjects in school that you do in relation to IT. So who likes building things in the classroom? Put your hand up if you like building things like Lego or Connect. You guys would make great technicians because technicians look about building things. Who likes maths? So in IT, people who like maths and numbers become really good business analysts. There's also a new role for a statistician, which is emerging, and it's quite high paid. And a statistician takes lots and lots of data that's really big, and makes it into something that's small and understandable. Art. Any artists in the room?
Yes.
Yeah. There's correctly design. There's paint design. There's animation. There's all sorts of graphic works, including website design. So if you like art, there's certainly a lot of different jobs you can end up in IT. Now, I talked before about fashion and rural technology. I mean, if you're into software brick technologies and anything like that, there is certainly a huge industry there. I have some information on a jacket. It's a long jacket, it's a woman's jacket. They have made them for me here. And what this jacket does is in summer, it keeps you cool, and in winter, it makes you warm. So we're seeing really inventive stuff like that now coming out, and that industry in the future is going to be amazing. Now, there's no gamers in the group, is there?
There's heaps of them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Heather. So there's a gaming industry. You all know about designing a game. Obviously, that's one role. But there's also testing the game. They need lots and lots of people to test the game and make sure that the bugs don't make problems for you guys. There's also non-technical roles. So somebody has to go out and sell that game, and somebody has to market it. So there's a lot of non-technical roles inside the gaming industry as well. Right, there's a whole list of jobs inside the IT industry. It's just a small amount. Basically, anything you can think of has IT in it, so there's always going to be a job around it. So don't just stop at sort of the mid-level, like, hi, look at being a chief technologist. Look at being a robotics specialist or a crime analysis specialist. Think about fashion design, where you can take that. If you like organising things, project managers, I should say, are really great at getting this together and making things happen. So, what do you need to get to IT? It's really simple, guys. Science, technology, English and maths. You should work really hard at those subjects. If you're thinking about going to a tertiary, and not everybody can go to a tuition, but if you do, take an IT-related qualification. And then thirdly, personal attributes. Things up there that we've got are creative, dedicated, team player, show initiative, willing to do. That's what every employer wants, no matter if you're in IT or not. So they're really good.
Go ask a question.
So, how much do you get paid?
How much do I get paid? Somewhere between $1 an hour and $1 million an hour.
Oh, she just got told. $1 an hour.
Any other questions?
What's that?
$1 to $1 million. She needs to be able to see.
How much did you sell your business for?
Sorry, how much did I what?
How much did you sell your business for?
That's something legally we're not allowed to talk about. I'm sorry about that, but it wasn't the millions. So we did really well out of, we've been in that business for 10 years and we were bought by Allpod, which is an internet provider up the way.
Okay.
Excuse me. What happens if you don't like some of those subjects that you said you need to be able to get into IT?
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
You told us that we need to be good at like science, maths, English, and technology. What happens if we're not good at like one or two of those subjects? Can you still get into IT?
As long as you're good at something or passionate about something, the rest of it doesn't matter. So if you're really, really into maths or really, really into technology, if you can show an employer that you've got a good mark in there, it shows that you've been able to apply yourself. So nobody's going to be great at every single subject, but as long as you're good at one, at least one. Okay?
Thank you.
Any other questions? You want to ask another question? No? Any other questions, people?
Yes.
What? No more questions. No more questions from the students, Joy?
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. It's been nice talking to you. And you can tell your parents or whoever you're at home with tonight that in class you came all the way to Wellington and looked out the floor of the 24th floor building. Okay?
Okay, fantastic. We've just got Raymond here who's just going to talk to you very briefly. Can you just
Been to Wellington. Right.
On behalf of Tamaki College and our class, we'd like to say thank you for taking your time out of your day to Skype us and tell us about a bit about IT and how we can get into IT and the things that you do and the things that could come out of being an IT person. I'm sure we all learned something new, and I'm sure we all like what you had to say, because I did. It was pretty cool. And yeah, thank you.
We'll catch you later.
Okay, thanks, Joy. Bye. Bye.